Anyway,
Hey,
I
everybody.
was like, we're taking shots, and he was like, "Yo, have you tried these back shots?" I'm like, "That's interesting. I haven't tried the back shot before." But, oh, what's up? We're live.
Welcome back to Spelljammer, where we jam spells down our
Spelljammer.
enemies' throats and sometimes our allies, and then talk about back stuff. How y'all doing? Y'all feeling good?
My kickball team's in first place.
Let's go.
Be the MVP.
Dude, I kind of, yeah.
I feel
I
like
definitely
you
have the
mentioned
highest.
this
I
before.
definitely have the highest war.
I forgot you were on a
Right.
kickball team. That's kind of. I don't know anyone else on a kickball team. That's neat.
I kick them balls.
I want to play some D&D. I want to do it while we're in space. I want to know what happened last time so we can do this time. Who can make that happen?
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Let's
I'll
hear it.
give it my best shot.
Via my notes.
Yeah, using Sal's notes, but I'm not gonna read them verbatim because I actually was like thinking about it at work. So we finally got down to the surface of Hikatha, right? Is that the way to pronounce it?
Yeah, technically it's Hakafa, but close enough. Hakafa. The H is just H apostrophe.
Actually, before we got there, a spaceship approached us, and they're like, "Are you Horus or Hakan?" And I believe Pakcha responded, "Of course," and they kind of just left us. But while she was doing that, I was pretending to be one of those creatures, and I keep saying Horus or Hakan, Horus or Hakan, to try to like sneak in. But I don't think it's working too well. So anyway, we break down, we go into the cavern. We make a left into the cavern, and we enter into an entrance. We see these huge hook horrors. But something got the corner of my eye that looked interesting. So we tried sneaking around them because they were asleep, but I was a little too loud because I was pretending to be a beholder, and all of a sudden, they woke up and started to attack us. The group all got freaked out, but I ran towards where I wanted to go, and I hopped inside my lamp. And before I did that, I was like, "Yo, boys, we'll be fine. Just hang out here for a couple hours." I go in my lamp with the bag that I saw in the corner. I'm in my lamp chilling, and I open up the bag, and there's this magical sword in there. Pretty cool. So I think it was called the Sunblade. I got it. I was kind of messing with it, but it didn't feel right on me, so I just kind of held it in my possession. A couple hours go by. I hear nothing. I wake up. I pop out of the lamp, and I notice that the hook horrors are back asleep. And I'm like, all right, cool. I get back to the group. I sneak out just to find out the group's not there anymore. What the heck are they doing? Apparently, they decided to go into another room where they saw a bunch of orbs floating around and a bunch of baby beholders. I don't know what they're doing there. Probably being weird, being around those kids. I don't know. I'm just saying sentences. Anyway, they came back and we met up.
Asking
I gave the
questions.
Sunblade. What's up?
I said you're just asking questions. It's fine.
Just asking questions, yeah. I gave the Sunblade to Salazar, since he looked like he knew how to use it. I didn't know how to use it. So now he has it now. And we kind of went looking around the cavern to find the ore that we need, because, you know, what's sending rookies to go grab materials in a dangerous world of monsters and stuff, because that's what the Spelljammers did. So we are going around. We found these other kind of floating rocks that we thought might have been the ore that we're looking for. And so we put one of them into our bag, and all of a sudden it exploded. Not great. So we're like, all right, let's not mess with these rocks. Next thing around, we went around and we're looking into another section where we saw these weird pillars, and an eye popped up with I believe it was like a monocle or something attached to it. So I picked up the eye monocle and I replaced it with my monocle, and now I'm starting to hear voices. They seem kind of cool, but besides that, you know, we're still looking for this ore. I'm still dressed up as a beholder, acting like a weirdo, and we were finished with the room, and we're going into this other room. And Paksha, being a loud ass bug, woke up these other beholders that are now looking at us. So we're dealing with that. I think that's it.
Holders.
I'm pretty sure you're the one who did it.
You know what? It's good enough.
No.
You can go ahead and have your
you or the robot.
inspiration.
It was Sal, you fool.
It was 100% Sal.
It was not. So. Well, anyway,
The dice tracks are right there, right
I
there.
literally rolled a 6. I rolled a 27. What do you mean?
Mr. DM, what is the name of that that floating lens that I got? Because I don't know if I have it in my shit.
It is a.
It was the lens of psionic something.
Can you link it to me?
Sounds right.
know,
Lens of
that's all I have
sight.
now.
When you get a chance, link it to me, because I don't think it's gonna be. I can like hear people's thoughts with it, right, or see people's thoughts.
I might be able to just add it to your sheet right now. Let me look. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, brother.
You
Lens
also
of
found 2
psionic
potions with
thought.
that sword.
You did get 2 potions with that, didn't you? Dang. I'll have to check that. I don't know about that actually.
I wrote it down.
Okay, that sounds believable though.
I wrote down that he got the Sunblade and 2 potions.
Items. How do I look at my items? I don't know.
I write down those things. For this reason.
Well, anyway, I'm still dressed up as a beholder, and all these beholders are looking at us.
There you go. It's in your equipment now. Do you have the Sunblade on your sheet, Sal?
I don't know.
I'm gonna add it real quick if you don't.
I do actually. I see it right there.
Never mind. In that case, let's jump into the game right after this.
Over an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna
You
try
detect
that now.
thoughts. You can just be like, I want to detect his thoughts. For the next hour, you can just look at someone and
I
be
thought
like,
you
I
gave
want
it
to
to
detect their
Sal.
thoughts.
No, I have the Sunblade.
That's not
Oh.
right.
I'm a
The
fucking
lens.
Jedi.
All right, so we are on Hakatha in the Spindle Caverns. We just tried to sneak into this room where a group of these 5 little looking things. They look like they have a little powwow. Someone was a little loud, startled them. Now they're rushing towards you. We are going to do some initiative.
Yes, sir.
Initiative?
Yes, chef.
Electronic initiative.
Shut up, Sal.
Oh, so I got inspiration.
Yeah, you have inspiration for the evening. You can use it right now if you want.
How would you rate my review?
Kind of felt like I was in a classroom and I asked a student to stand up and just read a piece of paper a little bit.
Hell yeah. So like a 4 out of 10.
You got the word count for the report. He's good.
I like how
He was
dice
the person
roll
who
so
took a
loud.
1,000 word count as a challenge.
I was having a
No, he
hard
took it
time
literal.
right-clicking my token.
Are gazers?
We might be
beholders?
lagging a little bit.
Baby beholders.
No, well,
They're baby
tiny bit.
beholders.
Damn, well,
Yeah,
got a
what's-
high roll.
What's
We're in trouble.
What's meta talk before the fight? Should I try to detect their thoughts or no?
No.
No, they're stupid.
Delete your token for a
I don't think
second,
they're
also, Robot.
Stupid, but they're a hive mind. I don't really know what
Fix it.
it'll do for you.
I'm just gonna shoot them.
Alright, whatever. It's-
Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
Why'd you
Elder
take away the
Broly ass.
light source?
Yeah, I gotta give him
Blind.
his light back. I messed up his light.
My light.
I mean,
can't
I'm
see
fine.
shit.
I can.
These are Wegmans
I
brand
can't.
fucking pizza rolls. I think they're ass.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's
What if they
see.
sponsor you?
Not
Okay.
tonight.
Let's try a little rumbling. So this
Rick, they look so bad.
Sal,
Rick's
you're
having a
the
bad time up there. Sorry.
you're the speediest guy here. You're first to act, however you want to act. These things are turning and facing your direction, and they're looking like they want to. Well, actually, I don't know if you can even see any of that. You hear in the distance of the cavern back this way.
Just like echoing off these walls and shit.
A little bit, but it definitely sounds like it's in front of you somewhere in the darkness.
I have no idea what we're up against, though. Oh boy. Alright, well, I'm gonna push forward.
Oh, that's funny because I have the light you can't see, right?
I still can't see. I'm gonna hold my ground right here.
Wait, doesn't your sunblade turn on and you can see with that? This eliminates light, right?
Oh, I don't-
That is correct.
oh,
Yeah, do that.
I do have it
Okay, I
equipped, so I should have the. Let's see here. It looks like 15 foot radius of bright light, and then dim light for an additional 15 feet.
Are you whipping it out?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You take out that hilt. That just a hilt, nothing more. And now that you're attuned to it, an orange flaming blade ignites out from it, showing you a good bit of the room now. But not
Still
enough. Does it say it emits any dim light or just bright?
15 extra feet of dim.
Okay, so 30 dim. So that might do it.
There we go. Oh, I see some things. All right, now I'll push forward a little bit.
Wait, why did 5 roll initiative if I could only see 3?
I wonder why. And 30.
Is this
Okay.
the right music for this battle?
It is. You got a problem with that?
It's like
Very
not battle-ish.
It is battleish.
All right.
Am I listening to the right thing?
All right, I'm gonna swing on this one right here. With
That's not very chill.
Alright,
It
show me
might
the swing,
as well-
so. It sounds chill? Hold on.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm like in
Yeah, I
a
like-
druid's like
Yeah,
nest.
like pan flute. Yeah, that, like type.
Like,
Whistling and stuff.
I didn't mean to be mean. I just letting you
Like
Hold
know.
on.
forest.
No,
I was
we're
kinda
addressing
vibing
this.
to the-
We're addressing this. We're
To
addressing
the
this.
foresty vibe, so I was just like in a serene mood, and then
Like,
I
I'm
was like,
smoking a pipe with a hermit or some shit.
yeah, shut up, top with
Like
Sal Demon.
yeah, frogs are jumping around.
Is this what you guys heard? What's playing right now?
Yes.
Those drums? Boom, boom, boom.
No,
There are no drums.
this is a pan flute. Do you have the wrong siren?
Are you listening? Are you listening to YouTube?
Oh, it stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started again.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
pan flutes. What?
Which Sirenscape are you
I
on?
don't hear drums.
Hold on.
This
Yeah,
is why I told you to
Good.
relink it, but you didn't
I'm
Give me a
listen.
second.
smoking
Hold
a
on, hold
pipe
on.
with
Shush,
a
shush,
hermit
shush,
or
shush,
some
shush, shush.
shit.
Yeah, shut up, top with
Like
Sal Demon.
Okay, no, it's playing on stream properly. You guys got the wrong. Let me send you the Sirenscape link because the
What
right
does it
stuff's
say?
playing. The right stuff's playing. And it's the same link
Not
it's
for us.
always been. It's never changed. I'm putting it in the,
Dude,
the
it's
group
some
chat.
Fucking pan flutes right now.
No goddamn
Yeah,
pan
it's
flutes
like-
playing.
It's
It's very
literally
like chill and
Our intro music.
All right, close that.
All right, join that. Let me know when y'all are in. We're gonna do this at the same time.
Man.
No, it's
I
the
mean-
same exact music.
Nothing should be playing right now. I've stopped it
There's
completely.
definitely something playing.
Nothing's playing right now for me.
Nothing is playing.
I hear it. It's playing right now for me.
Refresh then, because I stopped it. It should be stopped now. I want everyone on the same page. We're gonna do
You
this.
just- Can you just give us a? Oh,
She
you
did,
put
or
it
he
there.
did.
I keep refreshing it; it just keeps playing automatically.
On the new one, it's not playing at all for me.
Yeah, not
The
good.
one set at 9:51 p.m.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
good.
hear it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh wait,
All
Okay,
right.
now that's the music. Okay.
Should hear
Yeah,
some
there
like
you
some
go.
little symbols going right now.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same. It's slightly different.
Oh, the
There's
drums are
your-
going, baby.
There's your drums.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm ready to fucking fight. Let's go, boys.
yeah.
All right. So
It's
Sal,
much better.
you've approached these creatures. What are you doing?
I am gonna swing my sunblade on this one here that I've got targeted. I've got two options here: midi attack or restricted attack against undead targets. These are not undead, correct?
Correct.
It's a 9 attack.
Jesus, that was loud. Holy
That was really loud.
shit! No, no, 9 does not hit. You swing this roaring flaming blade at this creature, but I'm afraid it completely misses.
Why was that so loud?
I don't know. I'm fixing that as we go. What else you doing, Sal?
All right, I'm gonna swing
Everything's
my
broken.
offhand. I'm gonna swing a hand axe at it.
Okay, be a normal
Where's
hand
the-
axe, Sal, please.
Why is it not? Oh, I keep linking it. I'm stupid.
Oh
What?
Jesus.
Why are they so loud now?
That was loud.
Jesus.
Oh.
Is that the environment?
Yeah, actually, I think that's what's going on. It's in the, maybe interface? Sal, swing. Let me tell you your results with your axe swing first. A 14 will hit. You will do damage this time. What's the damage on it?
Alright, the damage is 7.
Okay, you actually cut this thing hard. It is bloodied immediately.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Got it right across under it. It's above its big fat lip, but under its eye. We're gonna do a little.
I'm gonna speak one more time.
Oh, let me double check something real quick. So I'm turning interface down hard, and environment. Swing again. God damn
Oh,
it!
Jesus, it's interface.
No, it's not interface. I turned that down too.
Fuck, is it
No,
music?
it's not loud for me. I have everything down low.
Everything feels fine for me.
Yeah.
I don't know why it got super fucking. Can you
Oh,
do it
I
one
think
more time?
I think I know what happened. It's because I'm joined on other things. I didn't mute one of the tabs. Swing one more time, Sal. I'd like to be jump scared a third time. Okay, it's totally fine now. It's totally fine for me now. I just didn't have my
Yeah,
Firefox tab.
totally. No, it was good for me too.
Wait, why was that so loud for me then?
Under your, I don't know. Honestly, I can't answer that. Is it normal now for you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
turned it down.
Sorry, whoever was watching this. Just wanted to make sure you're awake. End of turn, Sal.
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn. I think maybe, possibly, Leslie might be watching. I don't know.
Oh, hey, Leslie. Hope you like them guttural axe sounds.
Hopefully she's awake while she's at work.
Hi.
Up next is going to be 2 gazers. Is they're gonna gaze on Sal.
Mhm.
They're looking at you.
Can't Wesley snipe me.
The one in the back is going to target you and shoot off some eye rays. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Meets beats. Okay, so this thing points 2 of its eyes to you, and these 2 orange beams start glowing and fire directly at you. This making this sound as they just shoot across the room. But you have fast footing. You're able to dodge out of the way and avoid them.
Very good.
The one in your face is just gonna try to. He's gonna just try to bite you. But you parry him away with your sunblade, singeing him a little bit.
Yeah, I hear.
You're totally fine. You avoided both their attacks.
Was that
Flick.
the one that I weakened like a lot?
Yeah, it's the one that tried to bite you.
He's just too weak to bite.
Okay, could be
Alright,
the
I'm gonna
case.
come around the corner. And I'm gonna see these critters. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna move my arm into the face of the gun, and I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast.
Boom. Is that a new animation?
I just had that. That absolutely hits.
They're gonna take and be pushed back because I have the pushback feature on it.
Taking 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he is bloodied immediately.
And I think it moves back 10 feet, or is it 5 feet? I forget.
It's 10 feet. He
10 feet.
floats right over to that wall and just kind of just rubs up against it.
And then I blow on my hand, and I'm like, "Daddy's not messing around, boys."
All right.
I wonder if I should roll an intimidation check for that.
Only if you were using that as your action. Is it into turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is 3 gazers in a row.
Wait, it's me.
Why are you not on my? You're not on the list.
I don't know. I'm not on the list, but I rolled a 12.
Oh, you didn't put yours. You did put yourself in combat. I saw it. That's weird. Let me update you. There you go. Yeah, you're up.
Yeah. Beep beep.
Wait, hold on. Before you go, Pakcho, what'd you roll?
6, I think.
Okay.
So-
You weren't on here either.
Oh
That's
wait, where's my?
I saw her at the bottom of the
I
list.
rolled
but
a 6.
I'm looking at the Foundry list.
Oh, whatever. A fucking. Wait, where's Jefferson?
fine. You left him back? You left him behind?
I can't click on him. I can't get him. Oh, he's not part of me. There you go.
All right, Robot,
He's
go
just,
ahead.
was a part
he's
of
just
you.
following me around. He's gonna be looking around for gold.
What are you doing, Robot?
I will move forward 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll see them all. Boy, I'm gonna put my hands out and I'm gonna use burning hands on them in a 15-foot cone. I believe that's. Okay, one more.
That is not burning hands.
I didn't do anything yet.
Where'd the...
I'm trying to draw a cone.
saw some mist appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's like some purple shit.
Who's
Oh, did
doing the purple shit?
I do that cone? That gets like 4 of them, right?
Oh yeah, I'll hit. I'm giving someone a little higher chance to evade down here, but yeah. Oh, ain't no back here. You pushing it. You.
All right, then I just want to get the 3 on the top then, mainly.
Okay.
I'll just point at the 3 on the top.
We can do that.
I think because I had Fairy Fire selected before, so I might have like put some shit there. Oh yeah, I see.
All right, they're making some deck saves.
I meant to angle that a little bit more up, but
Whoa!
Start with the
I
first
put my
one.
hands out and my fingertips open up, and the flame just to shoot out at them.
Second, and
Now I get to figure out how
Try, cool your jets.
I think your save is 15. Is that right?
13.
Oh, it's a 13.
to.
No. It's a 13 deck save. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
It's a deck save, yeah. 13.
So,
You were right.
so the one in the middle succeeded. The other 2 failed.
So 3d6. Where's the damage button up here? Oh,
3d6.
oh, it says it up there. 8.
So
8
8
damage.
to the ones that failed.
Half to the ones, 8 to the ones that failed, and then half to the one that succeeded.
Oh, that guy failed. Oh, there's the reason he can only take that much. This guy succeeded. So the one in the back gets engulfed in flames and starts kind of just spinning in circles, trying to move around, bumps the wall a couple times, fizzles out, and goes on the ground, just burning alive. The one in front of you got engulfed with those flames, but just quickly just shakes himself around so he's not staying on fire. He is mortal now, and the one in the middle is still okay.
Hell yeah, let's kill the children.
I'll take one more step forward, and I'll just hold my shield out. Oh no, come on, you little bastards!
Kill the offspring.
That's
That's
the end
what
of my turn.
put fear in them.
Did
Right,
that
now we
come
got
out of
some
his
cases.
mouth? How much beer did he drink?
I shot at my fingertips.
All right, so you definitely got all their attention with that. As these 3 right in front of you, Robot, are looking right at you, and they're gonna start just maneuvering around you.
Oh boy.
And all 3 of them
Pete.
start channeling their eye rays at you. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw 3 times.
Let's go. I baited them. I'm good at these.
Wait, when do I get to go?
You're last.
Oh, I'm bad at these. Wait, roll for success.
Okay, you get to roll 2 more times, or whatever that thing you just said.
Well,
That's a autonome thing, right?
Yeah, I'll use
Built
it.
for success.
Yeah, built for success. I get to roll a d4. Hopefully that matters. I don't know if that'll matter, but I'll roll the other 2 saves just in case.
Okay, so you succeed on 2, you fail on 1. One set of eye rays gets through on you. The other two you're able to block and just parry, but being surrounded like this, it's a little more difficult as you get blasted for...
So
I don't know what that sound was.
The robot.
Yeah, why does it say wisdom saving throw 13?
Digi doggy.
well, that was my third wisdom save.
Oh, it's
Was it
it's way up here.
Cusco?
You take... Damn, they rolled low. You take 6 fire... Is it fire damage? I believe it's fire damage. I don't think it really makes a difference. Yeah, 6 fire
Doesn't
damage.
much.
And there also is an additional effect to it. Oh,
He
no.
becomes in love with me.
Not this time, there's not. Okay, yeah, you just take 6 damage.
The ones that I succeeded on, they just don't do anything.
Nope.
Excellent.
Okay, that's the end of their turn. Pakcha and Crab.
Crap. That is also Jefferson. Get his name right. I'm gonna come around this corner and see this guy. And I'm gonna cast. Whoop.
You're gonna eat it, aren't
Oh
you?
shit! I just had it. You better believe I'm gonna try and eat this thing. Oh, good. It's already on my quarterstaff. There we go. And then I'm gonna slap him. Jefferson. Also, Jefferson, you're. I can't move. I can't move that. Fuck. The crab's just going. He's doing whatever the hell. He's on my head. So I'm going to slap. Ooh, I've almost forgotten how to do this. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah. Bam.
Okay, you wind up your quarterstaff, take a
Stab.
swipe, and miss.
Hell yes. Alright, that's it. I stare at it.
Okay, Sal.
You start salivating from your mouth.
I will eat this child.
All right. I'm gonna swing on this one again with my hand axe.
A
bro.
19 will hit.
Gonna hit for 3 whole damage.
Okay, he's still alive.
Still alive? You. Right.
Mortal.
Sunblade it is.
Uh, 19 will also hit.
5 more damage.
That'll be enough.
Now it has to die, right?
You slice through him with this flaming blade. You sever off a few of its tentacles that also ignite as it falls to the ground dead.
Man, we fucked up these little kids.
I'm gonna
I burned
step
him alive.
over, I'm gonna step over this thing's corpse, and then I'm gonna
Move out of the way. Move out of the way.
move out of the
You're
way
blocking his shot. You're blocking his shot.
of my good buddy's Eldritch Blast that I know that he likes to use. Stand right here, and then my turn.
Man, you have a lot of faith in him.
All right. Flip.
All right. I'm gonna move a couple feet up, then I'm gonna see the guy against the wall. How's he looking?
He still looks healthy.
All right, and I'm gonna take out my Eldritch gun, and we're gonna start blasting. Oh, don't target myself. That's a 20 hit.
It does.
And it's also gonna slam him against the wall too.
For 12 force damage, huh?
Yep, and he's also gonna get against the wall.
No, he doesn't, because you blow a hole in him.
No.
You blow a hole in him, he spits out some goo and gross gore and falls to the ground dead.
Jefferson's gonna move over, and he's gonna start looking through the body, see if they got any gold on them.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna move a little bit up here, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Robot.
I'm in a position here, answer this here creature with my good buddy Salazar, and I'm going to
Pinch him.
give him a good old whack with my mace. Oh, actually, oh yeah, I did. Okay, attack. 20.
Damn.
20 hits.
We got the rolls. That's what we do.
Bash him right in the eyeball. Ooh, 6.
Which one?
For 6
The one
damage.
between me and.
You only took
between his
5.
eyes.
You overhand smash him right on that head. Foe goes falling to the ground with a big old cave-in on his skull.
Nice hit.
I've never bashed something in like that before. It's kind of fun, Beep.
How's it feel?
Are we the
Feels
baddies?
pretty good. I see why you like fighting with your hands. Cool. That's the end of my turn, though.
Okay. Gonna take us to our final gazer, who is going
Part where I went
to
squish.
kind of just split the difference, kind of in a panic mode. He's gonna have 2 of his little eyeballs start glowing. One of them starts glowing a light blue. The other one glows a deep purple. The light blue one is aimed towards you, Pakcha. I need you to make a strength saving throw. Okay. The light blue one, it starts enveloping you, but nothing really happens. You felt your body kind of just get tugged on slightly, but that was pretty much it. The purple one is heading towards you, Robot. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm good at these. I'm good at these, I say.
Okay, that is
That's it.
a fail. When you get hit by this beam, you're not immune to fear, are you?
I don't believe
Frightened
so.
condition?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. So as soon as this beam just hits you, you don't feel any pain, but you feel an urge to run right now as far as you can away from this creature. So you, as a reaction, you spend 30 feet of movement
Monster! Ah, beep, 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 beep.
running away
beep,
from this
run.
thing.
Ah, beep, beep, beep. Ah, beep, beep, beep.
That's the end of its turn. Pakcha.
Oh, it didn't even do any damage?
Beep.
Scared.
I again try and take a swipe at the one in front of me. Hold on. How's the 21?
It hits. Blackjack. 10 bashing damage. This thing is bloodied and mortal now.
Alright, I'll follow it up with fuck it, let's do it. I'm gonna infest him.
Oh, yeah? Is that a bonus action?
Oh, sorry.
Did you forget and you have one action?
No, I have a bonus action. I can produce flame on him.
Is
I
that a
do
bonus action?
Yeah.
As a bonus action.
It does. Let's see, produce
I
flame.
think he is.
Make a ranged spell attack. Yeah. Okay. Until the spell ends, you can take magic action. Oh, no, it still takes an action to throw it. You can make the flame as a bonus action, but you can't eat it.
Ah, shit.
Make
I'm
it
gonna stare
anyway.
at him then. Okay, fine. I'll make it anyways. I make some flames in one of my tiny hands,
Okay. You
and
got,
I
a little,
stare at it.
you got a little flame now. Making some light. What is that? 20, 40?
Down needs the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, I can't see. I need
My
all the
little
light
hand
I can
is
get.
the light.
Okay, yeah, you got some light now. Sal and Slick and Robot. You're up.
Beep,
Maybe we don't kill all of them, and we can ask them some questions.
Kill it. Beep, kill, please.
All right, fuck it. Salazar.
All right, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna flank this bad boy.
Okay, you got some plus to attack. Go ahead and take a swing.
Swing him with Sunblade. Advantage.
I don't remember if we do advantage or we just add a +2 to attack.
I didn't
guess-
get anything before.
That's true. You didn't need it though. I knew what you were gonna roll. Yeah, you get a +2. We'll give you a +2.
+2. Okay, let's see. Yeah,
That hits.
Boop. Boop.
Did it add it automatically?
11 damage. Oh, I had to add it when you go in there. It says conditional something or other, and it says add formula.
You cut down the lone harmless child gazer and feel slightly bad for as it falls to the ground with embers shooting out of its body, dead.
I don't feel bad. I feel good. I feel like I got vengeance for my friends.
I feel like I accomplished something today.
I
Is
got
it dead
splattered
yet?
by a tree.
Okay,
Jefferson runs over the Roboot and tries to give Roboot a hug.
Oh, thank you, Jefferson. That thing, is it dead yet? Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
And starts saluting you.
I start bowing.
So it's the same music now, but no drums,
I-
right? Music's okay?
Yeah.
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 Okay, just make sure it's
I-
updated.
That thing was so
I say in everyone's head, we killed the children. Huzzah.
You can eat that one specifically, Paksha. That one was terrifying. Did you see the way the one stop was longer than the other one? Oh god, it's gonna haunt my dreams forever. Oh no.
I don't like that we killed children. As I go up to one, I start like poking it.
Its tongue is just hanging out. The eyeballs just staring blankly and clouded straight up.
I look for gold.
I want to try and
No gold.
pick up one of the stalks from this one.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
I want to
Good.
nibble on it.
Like a straw.
Like,
But-
I want to nibble on the eyeball.
You bite into it. It's very muscular. Very chewy as you bite into the tendril.
Delicious.
Is there anything else in this room?
I pull out one of the eyeballs and pop it in my mouth like a grape. The little ones.
I start throwing up.
Body. Oh, Paksha.
What? I just look at you like, what?
Warn us before you start to feed.
You said I could eat it.
The throw up
Right,
goes
right.
back into my
Like the whole time
slime
I'm
and it
talking
becomes
to you,
stronger.
I'm still like chewing on it like it's a piece of jerky.
Gross.
Is there any treasure on
Um,
these guys?
It is very chewy. Would you like some?
No, thank
Have
you.
any pockets or
I like-
holes to store stuff?
I like hold out one of the pieces of the tendril to Sal. You want some?
Thank you.
Me. I'm gonna mend myself.
All right. Let's never speak about what we did here ever again.
Especially what she did, and I point at the bug lady.
Oh no! When I immediately start.
She eats everything. Her appetite for everything is disturbing.
And I couldn't even cook it.
It's raw.
You have a flame in your hand. You could roast it like a marshmallow.
I take some of the tendril and then I try and use the little baby flame in my tiny hand to cook it.
Okay. You hold the flame over your or under the tendril.
Peer pressure works again, boys.
Nothing happens while holding your hand. It doesn't even start getting warm.
Well, we don't have
continue
time to
with
wait
the
for you to
tendril.
cook your meal.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah,
I pull off one more tendril to go.
before the parents come back.
Maybe
Who's
2
leading
more.
the way?
I put it in my pack.
All right.
I start sneaking forward again. As I'm like licking my lips and like my fingers.
Which way,
are we
Pacha?
going?
You normally
Goodbye,
go right.
also Jefferson. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nope.
Too late.
You're right.
Too late.
Nope.
We're going this. No, we're going down this.
Nope. He was correct. We need to go right.
The rest of the
Keep
party
going
goes
left,
left.
Yeah.
I'll
Good
split
work.
the party, Pacha.
I like this.
Get back here.
She's stubborn.
Fuck.
You also left
Fine.
your crab. There you go. You got it now. Well, don't hop in front of me. Fine, you can. You're a big bug lady. You can do whatever you want.
She just walks through this lawn.
Just jump in
What
front of
does this
everyone.
room look like? Oh,
What?
okay. never mind.
Whoa! Ow, Pacha! Watch out! There's not much room here.
You're just shoving me into the wall and
You
shit.
just walked right over me, but you still kicked me in the head. Ow!
This chamber seems to only contain a pool of light purple liquid. It smells like lilacs in here, which feels like a pleasant change of pace. But that doesn't change the fact that the liquid looks disgustingly gelatinous and is bubbling.
You said the word gelatinous.
I'm the expert on slimes. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Is it one of you? Is it one of you?
I look at this, Jamie. Do I recognize this at all?
Make an investigation check.
With advantage because I'm a slime.
Not in this case. Good old regular invest.
Can I also do an investigation check?
Sure.
I'm gonna also do checking of the investigations.
Yeah, we
I
wants to
kind of
try
also
to
want to dip my
deduce it.
finger in there and deduce something.
Yep, that's slime. That's slime right there. You see it? It looks fine.
That is slime. You're right.
Yep, it's purple.
It's blue.
So, Robot, you dip your finger in and try to figure out what this is, and it's really hard to tell what exactly you're staring at here. Slick and Pacha, you think this could be some sort of spawning pools? Maybe something similar? Sal, when you head up to this pool and just inhale the area and the aura this pool is giving off, it feels medicinal.
Hey lads, this is medicine. I'm gonna drink it.
Medicine. I don't.
You scoop some up. All right, you scoop some up.
Yeah, just in my hand.
It's kind of like
Little
Slurm. It's
Jello.
Slurm.
I saw him scoop stuff and put it in his face. I immediately bent down and just put my whole face in it.
So Sal, when you
Slurp that shit.
pick up that this Jello and put it up to your face and just kind of just slurp on it, it doesn't really have a taste to it, but it feels really good. You start to sip on
It
it.
smells nice.
You
Don't keep my face in, by the way. With my eyes open.
you heal for 4d8 and recover 2 spell slots.
Ooh. You
Back
say
to the-
4d8?
I'm gonna see my
4d8.
friends chugging in. I'm gonna take a handful and gonna.
Yeah, Pacha, same for you. It tastes like nothing, but it feels really good.
I mended for no reason, but I get a spell slot back.
Ah, my eyeballs.
Oh, I have 31 health.
Magical.
Rejuvenate.
Who knew that slime would be so helpful?
The pool doesn't heal you, Robot.
Oh, it doesn't even give me a slot?
It gives you the spell slots, but it doesn't heal you for 48.
Okay.
You're
well, I was
not a
like, well, I'll tell you
biological being.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Unstroked.
What
I
happens
was
if
full-
I drink it? I'm a slime.
I was full health anyway because I'm using mending.
You still got cells and stuff. You still get the benefits.
Did I become purple?
Yeah, the purple
I'm made
is
out of
inside of
cells.
you. You do look purplish.
I have a
Purple
nucleus.
green.
Does anyone have a container?
No.
Very well. And I turn around and go.
I don't have
Question,
a
actually.
container.
I jump over Robot Jefferson.
Stop jumping over me, Paksha. I have feelings when you do that.
Oh, actually, I do have my water skin. I'll fill this up with my water skin, or I'll fill my water skin up with this stuff.
How you gonna drink water?
I don't need water. I got this stuff.
Well, the P is for.
Yeah.
If we need water, I can create some.
I got a little bag of sand.
As long as yeah, upset water. Why do you have a bag of sand?
I don't know.
Very well then.
Do I need to
Onward.
do anything or like edit my sheet or anything if I'm filling my water skin up with this stuff, Jamie?
As long as you notate it. Just notate water skin of purple goo.
Alright, I start sneaking. Now we're sneaking.
Who's sneaking?
Me.
Okay. Let's go ahead and make another stealth
So I'm
check.
in front.
Okay.
I'm not sneaking. No one told me to do anything.
I see Paksha hunched down, so I just hunched down too.
Are you still holding your flame, Paksha?
Yeah, technically I still have it in my hand.
Just remember, you can't use two hands for your staff as long as you wield that.
I have 4 hands.
Oh, that's true, isn't it? That's crazy.
I said it was in my tiny hand.
Take my strong hand. Which way are we going, Paksha?
Right
I'll send my
right.
Kill Rock down one path.
Okay. You arrive at a triple fork and decide to take the northern passage.
Still sneaking. Dude, also Jefferson's all the way back there. I don't...
You're talking about Jefferson's right behind me.
Oh, also
I said
Jefferson,
also
she said.
Jefferson.
Who?
There he is.
Crap.
There's also
How did
Jefferson.
you get in front of everyone?
He's quick.
He's a good boy.
Are
He's
you
fast.
working with them? Crab. Well, these forked paths all came to the same point. How peculiar.
What?
I'm gonna check out this southern path. He was down there.
I'm gonna go down the middle one.
Sketchy.
Right. Yeah, is there like any traps or anything?
Careful, Slick.
I don't like that southern path.
Yeah, that path looks dangerous. Well, that path looks different.
It does look different.
I don't like different.
Me neither. Not in this context.
Alright, let's not go that way.
Keep sneaking. Oh, I see an opening.
Well, this is the only way to go so far.
Why? Where's the ore?
So once you enter this part of the cavern, it starts opening up a decent bit. It looks like it leads in a bit further, but you can see there's some light shining up ahead. Maybe about, let me see here, 5, 10, 20, way. About 80 feet ahead. Let me show you what you're looking at. You guys over here.
Suspense is killing me.
There you go. Oh,
Oh
you
shit!
can't.
Smell a mic.
Ah,
Wait, we're outside? Or is it just inside in a big cavern, you said?
You're in a big cavern that has light tunneling in from above somewhere.
Yeah. do these tunnels look different?
They change a little bit, but they're kind of similar to what you were just in.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just a view, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I see
Oh.
them and I get rid of my flame.
You put your flame out immediately, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I close my hand.
Hey, somebody go
And it just
talk
goes
to them. They might think
No.
I'm one of them.
Oh, they won't.
What do you mean?
You are not convincing.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
that
Sounds like a challenge.
Jesus.
Beep. No, I'm sorry, Captain.
Horus
You are
or
very
Horcon.
convincing.
Horus or Horcon.
You go in yelling that. It's like,
I'm just saying this to him.
There's a lot of babies in there, and 2 other ones, and some sort of big fella.
I'll go in. I'll be like, "Yo, bros, there's a big kegger going on upstairs."
so you see, it's a bit hard to see everything that you can see on the map currently, but you can see a good chunk of it. Looks like there's 2 larger eyeball creatures. Looks like they may be communicating with one another somehow. A bunch of smaller ones kind of just staying there, just looking and just being bored. And a huge cyclops laying on his side, resting his hand on his head, looking very bored.
I would like to detect their thoughts.
Okay, you're gonna
Oh,
cast
yeah,
detect
brother.
thoughts on him.
Yeah, with my monocle.
So, let's see. So, to use detect thoughts, the way that works is whenever you look at a creature and you want to try to read its mind, you can sense what's on the forefront of their mind, but if you want to know what they're actually thinking, they have to make a check if you try to probe at all. Just using detect thoughts and looking into the room, what would the very first thing be?
Probably one of the babies.
Oh, they're you don't detect any. It's like they're not even thinking when you try to look at one
Then
of
this
those.
guy right there.
That one and actually the one next to him are thinking something along the lines of ownership of the item in front of them and who should own it.
And then what about this guy?
Oh, that's it.
You get an overwhelming sense of boredom.
I would like to probe more into his brain.
Okay, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
He doesn't look that wise.
He got a -1. So, without any effort at all,
You know his deepest, darkest desires.
It's probably not much.
you can hear his internal thoughts say, I don't care who takes this. You need to hurry up and leave so I can nap.
I have a brilliant idea, guys. The big guy seems to be the one in charge, and the other guys are fighting about who owns it or not. I say I go in there, I pretend to be one of those dudes the way I'm dressed, and I'm like, this should be my rock, and let this man sleep. And the guy will be like, yeah, I need to go to bed, I'm tired. And then I get the rock. Worst case scenario, we just start blasting.
Aye, Captain.
Captain.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
You're
good
welcome.
plan to me.
Yeah, here, let me hook you up with some guidance. Here, let me give you some encouragement pats on the, gonna shape up your size a little bit, you know, help make
Hey.
fix up any little
Yeah,
bits that
You guys are helping me
little
look like a beholder right now.
Yeah, we're just fixing some weird lumps that shouldn't be there. Now that we have a better idea of what they look like. And yeah, here's some guidance for you.
Can I pre-cast Shillelagh?
Uh,
Guidance.
if you want to.
Then we only last a minute, so
Is Shillelagh, how was that cast? And how is guidance cast? Are any of these verbal?
this is just guidance or just touch, I believe.
Oh, it's only touch? No, it's verbal and semantic.
It's semantic. So I'm like helping, you know, and I'm touching. I'm gonna beep. There you go.
Give me just a second since we're saying things out loud in an echoey cave. Where is it?
Well, I'm not saying things.
I'm quietly saying them.
Immediately after you cast guidance, you hear a voice echoing in your head, Robot, as it says, "Is someone there? Please make yourself known now."
Go, Captain, go! Hurry up.
Alright,
Go,
I
man,
started
hurry
heading, I started heading up. My like thing all set up. Oh, it's his eye!
I'm gonna. Oh, let's hug this wall.
Beholder dear Ross, and I know that this here rock needs to be decided who's the owner of it. Well, it is me, the owner of the rock, and let me grab it so our good friend over here can go back and take a nice nap. Now I will be grabbing it, and I will see y'all at a later day.
So, Slick, do you say all this out loud?
Yes,
You're not using telepathy or anything?
I don't have telepathy.
Okay.
I have mimicry. I can sound like one of those.
Oh,
I can
no.
So the spectators look at you, and they're making very confused expressions because you look like one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you hear in your mind is, "How do you speak with your mouth and not your mind?"
I got a rare genetic disorder. Oh no, I was shunned when I was a kid, but I will not let that persuade me otherwise from being the owner of that there rock.
Make a persuasion check.
I believe I have
Get that
advantage.
guidance. You
Wait, let me double check what
advantage.
actor. When you disguise as a real fictional person, you have advantage on charisma, deception, or performance. That was persuasion, you said, right?
Actually, you are lying. Deception. This is a deception for sure.
With advantage, baby.
And guidance.
Inspiration.
You could still. Was that with the guidance too?
Is that with guidance? D4, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta roll D4.
Oh, roll 1d4.
Yeah,
A 15. How does a 15 do?
I don't know. Do you want to use the inspiration, or are you good with the 15?
We're gonna roll again.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
This
So
is-
a 25. So
That's a nat 20.
Nat
Bob.
20.
it is a nat 20. It's a 25 too. So the eyeball creatures sort of look to one another for a moment, and this one looks back towards you, and you hear in your mind, "Don't mean to judge. I'm sorry for your birth defect, but we cannot decide who should guard this treasure. You wish to take it, but it should be me guarding it." And then you hear the other one in your mind, "No, no, no. This is why we need arbitration. I'm the guardian. And now we need someone for this third one." And they both look towards you.
Can I start? What is the big guy thinking right now? Because I'm still like listening to his thoughts.
Just listening into him, it sounds like he's just lowly humming, like dum da dum dum dum.
Was he interested when I said nap at all?
It looks like he's barely paying attention.
All right, I'm gonna start probing into the first guy's thoughts then.
Okay. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. I think that's a failure. What's the save on your lens?
I don't know if it says.
If not, I'm just gonna assume it's your spell save. So which would be
Yeah, it
like
doesn't say.
15, I think. What's your charisma?
An 18.
Okay, so it'd be 14. So, or it might be 15. Either way, he failed. So, you look at this this creature and start trying to probe its mind. It doesn't seem to detect you doing as much as you hear. I really want to be the guardian of this. It seems important. I hope these two agree with me on that.
Oh, I know you really want to be the guardian. This is something very, very important to you. Well, let me demonstrate my strength real quick, good sir. And the next opportunity that arises, I can make sure that you're the one in charge if you find it interesting. I see a pebble on the ground over there, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Out of one of your little eyeball stalks.
Not at the. It's just like a little pebble on the ground.
No, out of one of your eyeball stalks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you fire off an Eldritch Blast flawlessly.
Yeah,
This
that's one,
beam goes. I guess there's nothing to roll damage on. Can you roll damage on that?
Yeah, why not?
That was a crit too, wasn't it?
It was a crit.
Another crit.
Yeah, so roll another 1d10.
Blast a goddamn hole into the side of the thing over there.
So you blast this rock with precision and obliterate it, hitting it for 14. No, that's 12. 12 damage, 12 force damage. Both of the spectators look fairly impressed. And this one over here looks towards you, then look towards that wall and says, "Oh, it's a beam show, is it? Well, watch this." And he turns and looks at the same spot, even though there's no pebble. And he lines up one of his eye rays and shoots off a wounding ray. As you see this necrotic, dark purple, black energy form in one of its eyes and blast towards the rock. It does 17 necrotic damage to that wall as it just slams into it. And he turns back to you and says, "Our eye beams are powerful. Yours was impressive, but mine is something to behold." You hear him internally laughing.
I turn over to the other beholder. He calls that a beam? Do you really think this guy could even have a chance of protecting the rock?
Of course not. Look, this is a beam. And it turns and looks towards the spot that one shot. And now this guy is going to do the same thing. He lines up a necrotic blast and fires a little bit more flaky beam at the wall. As just a few rocks go just shatter off of it. Then you can hear internally the other one start laughing. In your mind, of course. It says, See, this is why Orlob should be the guardian.
Meanwhile, to us in the cave, it just kind of sounds like Rook's having a conversation with himself.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. You hear beams and
we don't
blasts
hear it.
going off.
Oh, we don't hear anything. Okay.
I turn over to the giant friend. Would you mind running a quick competition so we can end this to see who can be control of the rock? And then you can go take your nap, good sir, because I know you're very busy and need to take a sleep.
The Cyclops looks down at you and just looks like he has no idea what you're saying.
Oh. Okay. Well, boys, how about we put a wager and we get this for all? First person who can crush this rock over there gets the rock. Seem fair enough?
A paltry contest I will surely take advantage of. And Orlob steps up. And the other one says...
Wait. Let's make sure all of us get ready first. Everyone, please get prepared over here.
The original dude you were talking to floats over and says, "Of course, a beam battle it is."
And I need all spectators over here so we can fully judge to see who wins the beam battle. Including you, and you.
Make a persuasion check, Slick.
Oh, get out of here.
Let's see, it's loading from D&D Beyond.
Okay. Because the spectators are aware of your birth defect, one of them telepathically tells them to gather and get ready to spectate the beam battle that's about to take place. And all are focused on the target over here.
Yeah. Alright. As we're doing that, I want to look at the rock. How heavy does it look?
It looks pretty heavy. Looks like you'd have to carry it kind of two-handed. Takes up about half your body, waist to head.
Alright. Hang out just for one quick second. And make sure you guys are focusing that rock, okay?
You hear in your head, "Who should go first?" And Orlob turns around, talking to you.
Focus on the rock. Let me just think. Let me think.
He turns
Does
back around.
Pakcha see me at all? I'm kind of like making like a weird motion with my hand so Pakcha can kind of like talk to me.
They all can see you.
So whoever can destroy that rock must be strong enough to watch that rock and make sure no one can carry it away. As I look over at my group and kind of blink at them and kind of motion my head.
The guy's still there. I'm just stopped.
Slowly step in them around over here.
Yeah, the Cyclops just kind of turns his eyes as he's watching Slick right now, just move around.
Oh,
With a difference.
Let me think, and I'm gonna step in front of them. How should we decide who goes first so someone could protect that rock? And as I wink at my group.
So, Orlob will start saying telepathically to you, "Well, since I've proven myself already, I should have the right to go first again." And
that is fair.
the rest of you can do whatever while this is happening, by the way. Orlob starts charging his necrotic beam again, looking towards the rock. "Step aside! I do not wish to harm you."
I'm gonna go.
Wait.
I'm grabbing the rock.
Okay.
Make
I'm
that-
helping.
Orlop.
Me too.
You are Orlop right here, right?
The other one, oh yeah, that is Orlob, yeah.
Relop, are you okay with Orlop going first?
Well, it should be me because I just was off my game earlier, but I am certainly. It should be me going first. Well, it's and you again, the rest of the party, you guys don't hear anything. This Cyclops is just as you all walk in, he's just kind of looking at you, same expression, just looks bored. As all three of you start to lift this meteorite off the ground, it's kind of warm to the touch and very heavy.
I'm like just getting under and just kind of like trying to help heave it into one of their grips.
But since three of you are picking it up, I won't have you make a check for it. You all have it in your hands right now.
Let's go.
Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, we're
Let me think
scuttling out of here.
Between 1 and 10. I'm fine going third. But let me think of a number between 1 and 10. And if the closest person to guess it gets to go first. Sound fair?
I say in Slick's head. Mission accomplished. Get out of there.
What did they say to that?
So, Orlob will say, yes, this is acceptable.
And you agree, Lob?
Yes, this is good arbitration.
All right. And because I don't mind going third, I have my number picked. What will be your numbers, good boys?
2. 6.
It was 6 was closest, since it was 9.
As it should be then. Grelob will go first.
All right, let me get out of your way, and everyone focus on that rock. I don't want to get hit by the beam. Good luck. I just start running out.
Well, floating out, right? Kinda like
Yeah,
slithering
yeah.
weird.
Well, I'm on one leg.
All right, so you look out and you hear the sound of energy charging the other edge of the cavern and a sound against the wall. But you don't stick around to find out what happens directly after that, as all of you just sprint back into the cavern area.
We gotta go. We gotta go now.
Work, Captain.
They have a strong beam. We need to go.
It's a good thing you
I immediately start taking us towards the ship. I go back the same path we went before.
Jefferson, stay behind. If they come in, try to distract them. Jefferson gives me a little wink.
Jefferson's standing there.
So all of you, I'm not going to make y'all run all through the dungeon. So I'll say
Oh,
you're
thank God.
all sprinting through the caverns to get back to the where you parked your ship. About halfway there, do you have any interaction with Jefferson when you're not near him? Can you see through him?
Find familiar. How long does that last for? I think, or distance-wise, I think it's like 30 feet, maybe.
I am not sure, but I can look it up real quick.
100 feet, and he can communicate telepathically with me, and I can see through his eyes and hear what he hears.
I need to let the dogs out.
That's fine. You got let him out real quick. We might
Sorry, I'll be right back.
take a break in just a moment, actually. 10, 35, 40, 50. Okay, you would still hear him then. You'd be barely within 100 feet by the time you would hear this. What's Jefferson's voice?
He sounds like Dragos.
That's what the Drago sounds like? Okay. You hear in your head, Slay, it's asking me about the rock and if I've seen who took it.
It was a Cyclops.
A few moments go by. He turned around.
Tell him you swore it was a Cyclops.
He left.
Wait, towards us or back towards the Cyclops?
Towards the side. Wait, no, now he's coming back towards me. And his voice cuts off, and you no longer hear Jefferson.
We gotta go.
Jefferson,
We gotta go.
All right, so you guys make it all back to your ship, parked outside on the spire. How did you descend originally? I think you had a rope tied, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You board your ship again, climbing up the rope, and are back on the Tyrant.
I don't make it seem like we're in a huge hurry. I just take it out like we came in.
And once we get to onto the ship, I'll radio into Bardo that we've retrieved. Bardo, we've retrieved the meteorite. For real this time, we have it. And we are on the ship with it.
You hear a voice coming through the sending stone. As it says, "You got a hold of it? Good. Next comes the easy part. Go ahead and set course back to here."
I do so.
I let them know.
Or back to the academy. Just so they got back to the academy. There you go.
Yeah.
I want to make sure all the gunners are ready though in the meantime, just in case.
All right, I'll prep myself as a gunner.
Yeah. I will boat swaying around.
When you get back onto the Tyrant, the first thing you see as you pass by a figure on the floor tied up. You see Myken, still bound. He's just laying there, his eyes half open, staring dejectedly at the floor. You can also see...
Bro, you going to jail.
Where is my damn... Tyrant map. There it is. You also see Pefred and Kirklet kind of just leaning on a wall nearby as they see you approach. And Pefred's the first to walk up to you and say, "Oh, hey everybody! Did you have a good mission?"
Yeah, I tricked some beholders. You're kind of stupid.
It was the best mission.
It was
killed
quite
children.
successful. Beep, beep.
Wait, do I
I
still
got
look like a beholder?
souvenirs.
You still what?
Do I still look like a beholder?
That's up to you, isn't it?
Can I try to trick him into pretending I'm a beholder? We
I-
received the rock.
I try and give one of the eye stalks to Cricklet.
You hand it over to Cricklet. Cricklet just has his arms crossed. He looks down at the stalk for a moment and looks back up to you. Then he grabs it and just starts nibbling on the side of it. Make a deception check, Slick.
With advantage.
I made a friend.
Can I do my... I'm about to do it from D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah, actually you don't have a token right now. Sorry.
Yeah. I think I rolled twice. Another crit.
Okay.
And 3 crits in a row. Crazy.
Fred looks at you and
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, and you managed to befriend one. One that has... It seems to be holding itself up and gliding. And it's green. And it looks very strange, but it's good to meet you."
I am the rock beholder.
Kirklick actually steps past you, Pakcha, still holding the stalk and no longer nibbling it. You can hear in your minds because he speaks telepathically as well. He says, "If it wouldn't be too much trouble, I would like to head back now." And he turns and looks back to the corpse of Winston Ryback, Officer Ryback that was with you, and says, "We should get him back to the academy for proper burial."
Yes, we are to return to the academy now, once we are prepared.
I go head for the jamming helmet.
As Captain Beholder to the academy.
Okay. You head up to the spell jamming helm, Pakcha. You see Wizpop kind of just hanging out up there. He gives you a quick wave as you walk in. And then you
Put the
take your
helmet
seat on the ship and put the helmet on and start moving, I'm assuming. You heading out in wild space? Okay. You start leaving Hakatha's atmosphere, hoping that nothing comes drifting by again to pay you another question about Horus or Hakatha
observation deck.
or anything else. Okay. I don't know if I shouldn't mean to roll it as him. We're gonna take a quick break. It's about 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
You don't even know.
Well, you took it off.
And we're back.
I got the
Hello?
new one.
Okay, you guys are heading out
Yeah.
into realm space. Let me pop us out there.
You were
and
just
get
about
us
to
some
tell us that
travel.
everything was going smooth sailing. Spelljammer.
Yeah,
all
you
the
were
way
going to
back
tell
home.
us everything was perfect, and we finally didn't run into any problems whatsoever.
And we're level 20.
Damn, that's
That
crazy.
too. That too. We're also level 20.
Yeah, so I get wish as a spell, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna wish for something.
Wish for that weird robot thing to come back so we can find out why he put his cube in Robot's chest.
Yeah,
What?
the map's still loading for two of y'all. Yeah, you're out in space right now. Your ship's just spinning. You're moving. Pakcho, you are at the helm. What would you like to do? Are we entering jamming speeds? Right now we're just drifting.
Hell yeah, we are.
Okay, I'm not gonna take us to the jamming speed screen. Y'all know what it looks like. So the ship starts to pick up speed, and you dart off back in the direction you came from, back to Spelljammer Academy. You remember Tardo mentioning that she was going to meet you at Hakatha at some point. You proceed on anyhow. So we're about to travel for a few.
I radioed in with Tardo. He told me to come
Yeah.
back to the academy. What do you mean?
Yes, she did. I guess it's more to say you're not sure where her ship is right now, but you know it's out here somewhere too. But you
She was
guys
on the way.
are you're booking back to the academy. It's gonna take a long time as it did before, so we're gonna pass some time. Are we doing anything specific? Do you guys want to role play with something or check something, or are we just traveling?
I want to look at this rock some more.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a little warm to the touch.
Yes, it is. It still is. Or what do you want to examine? Like you just kind of give it a look over, or
Yeah, I guess like, do I sense anything like magical about it, or is it just like a really nice looking, heavy, dense ore that has some nice properties?
make an Arcana
I
check.
don't understand why it's so valuable. Where's my? I did this from D&D Beyond, right? This I don't have a token.
Actually, let me put y'all out there. Hold on, I can give you some tokens. We'll make this easy.
Alright, well, I'm also doing it from D&D Beyond. Actually,
There we are.
it's actually probably just not gonna work from D&D Beyond, to be honest.
Put us around the
Rick doing it.
butthole.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to use that. You have to use that add-on though.
yeah, my thing. I probably have to like check it off and reload.
There you
So.
go.
I'm putting y'all out here, yeah, because it looks funny. There you
Oh, that
you
feels
getting a hole?
weird when I look at our tokens. It feels like we're like running around a circle.
go. Up close in that
Trying
ship
to
as
get
it
in the hole.
spins.
Getting the workout in, you know.
Yeah,
Throw 16.
They might be motion sickness.
running on the treadmill of life.
Okay, you don't really detect anything. That's hard to say. Just nothing. This can't be linked with any school of magic. You feel a high sense of energy from this rock, but it's not
It's not
of the
like-
arcane.
Yeah,
He
like
said
I
that rock
can
was
see
too
why
high.
people like. I get why it's like a material
Hey.
then that people would make magical equipment from, but it's not
Lick the-
inherently magical.
Lick the rock.
Do we even know this is the right rock?
Something like that.
Just lick it. He said
no,
it gets you high.
Well, I suppose we're not totally sure. What about licking it? I don't have a tongue. Imagine if I had a tongue. That'd be crazy, right? If I just opened my mouth right now and the flesh tongue came out of my beard. No, just kidding.
I'll lick
That's
it.
like the only piece of your body that's still an organ. It's the only like flesh that you have. It's just your tongue. That's gross. I taste everything.
That would be straight copying. Critical Role. the automaton character did do that. He had a flesh tongue.
Gross.
Anyway, what about licking it? Why are you suggesting
Nothing. I was
lick it?
joking about it. Shut up.
Oh. Okay. Well, I get why it's a valuable material.
What's it
Why?
taste like?
It's just just some good ore. It's just some good ore, you know. It's got good properties for making magical things.
So just so we know who all's on the ship. Putting these
My
up.
It's
people
a
have
good rock
done.
right here, and I slap it.
My people have done a lot of trading and stuff. Can I look at the ore and see if maybe I've seen something like it before? Or is this like a...
Make a history check.
Oh man, that's
This bad
hard.
boy can fit so much magic in it.
Seems like it.
Slap. There's a
It's got
slap
the
it up.
qualities, you know.
History. Oh, I'm not good at those.
That's good enough.
Wait,
Paksha, you've seen something like this before, but never in this mass, never in this amount. You remember now, something like this should be incredibly rare. This type of rock is used to power and create spelljamming vessels.
I relay that information to my clutch and no one else.
wow, spelljamming vessels. That's impressive.
Wow.
Wait, would I know if we could make a spelljamming vessel with this?
With this amount,
Yeah, I think you would know that, and Paksha, you immediately
Like,
know
would I
you are
know
not an
that
engineer.
this is a lot of an amount? Like, is this... No, I mean, like, you know, like, would I know, is this like a lot for a vessel, or is this like, you know, hey, this could make like a fender?
This could make... It doesn't build the vessel itself. This is more what is used in the core of a vessel to make...
This
This'll-
how big this engine is.
Yeah, is this like a big engine? Is this like a...
Pieces
we're talking
of this
Titanic?
stone, just pieces of this stone, are embedded in spelljamming vessels, and that's what you need when you're in a spelljamming helm to communicate with the ship. This is the ore that even makes that possible.
Oh, so like
Be
you only
like-
need like a tiny piece, is what you're saying?
Not tiny,
Yeah.
maybe like a bowling
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah,
Bowling ball size?
tiny relative. Like this is many shifts worth of.
There's about 6
This
bowling
could be
balls
good
at
for you.
least.
All right, all right.
Oh yeah.
Be like,
heavy.
this is... I say that.
This
I
baby's
say
gonna
that
go far.
in the clutch's head. This is like...
or the
6
academy.
ship-
Everyone goes silent when you say that, Sal.
It's like ship for the
I
academy.
want.
This is...
The greed is
We're cadets.
showing.
So anyways, you
How
have that
much gold
information.
can I get for this?
Okay. All right. If
Probably-
that's all we're doing
I
with the
say-
rock.
I without even thinking, I answer his question a lot.
Gotta find the right buyer though.
Are we becoming
Anyways.
pirates?
Spelljammer
Ooh,
Academy.
as
We don't
as
have
we're
to go to the
spelljamming through space.
academy. Beep. You're the captain, Captain.
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 Nah, we need to go back.
Aye, aye, Captain.
The coordinates they gave us.
I'm gonna also. I just want to ask the other people, Fred and Cricklet, just like if they know about this rock as well. Like if it's a secret that it's engine core material.
Fred will respond and say, I have no idea what that's for. Might be some good jewelry.
Yes, it would make very fine gemstones indeed. Many
And,
rings and earrings.
Kirklet just says telepathic to you, in a matter-of-fact tone, too. It's used for spelljamming vessels as their engine core.
Very informative, Cricklet. Thank you. Would you like a drink later at the bar? I'm serving. It's a long night.
Not interested.
Very well.
Are you hitting on him?
No, I will also serve drinks at the kitchen area, you know, during the evenings of
Anybody?
Spelljamming periods. Yeah.
But he invited.
Even if nobody shows up, I'll just be like, I'll be behind the counter, just like cleaning
But you
glasses that are there. Even
You
if
know,
there's
you
like
didn't offer
2
it to
glasses,
anybody
I'll
else,
clean the
though.
same 2 glasses the whole time. And I'll just kind of like hum to myself as I do. Beep. Beep. Beep.
And you guys are in,
Is
you're in
that something
spell jamming
for bug
speed right
people?
now. So this is all
That's
happening.
generally
while
what
you're
I do with my spell jamming time.
Fair enough.
Watch the same 2 glasses.
Yeah, the whole time.
How many glasses do we have, Jamie? How many glasses are on the ship? I'm making inventory.
I mean, how many did you bring?
I didn't bring any. It was a beholder
No,
ship.
there
We
was stuff-
we
there was
stole
bar
the ship.
stuff.
What do you mean? What do you mean I brought glass?
Oh
There-
wait,
We stole
that's
the
right.
ship.
that's right.
There's no
probably
bar
some
on this
dangerous
ship.
This isn't the one that has the
Well,
bar.
Wasn't the ship
No.
on fire?
It's the other
I
ship.
set up, I find, like, in, like, one of the jail cells or something, or, like, in the room, like, adjacent, I set up a table, and how many glasses do I find in our supplies?
Like your cargo that was you brought on to survive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Survive.
Maybe like 10?
Perfect. I'm happy.
It's still just the same glass.
Yeah, I
Even
mean,
you
if
say
nobody
you got
really
10
comes,
other
I'm just...
glasses.
They're
The
all
other
lined
glasses
up.
have a whole bunch of dust and shit on top of them. You
I'm
just
just cleaning the same. Anyway,
same one.
those are good.
He's gonna open up a bar. It's gonna be called.
Yeah, I set up a
Robot,
mock little bar.
like quarks,
The others are just for show. Yeah, exactly. He's doing
just
quarks.
like quarks.
Yeah, that's what I do with my
Painting
spell.
shit in the
With my spell
background.
jamming time, I set up a little like miniature bar area, and I watch the same glass perpetually forever until we arrive at the academy.
Okay.
If anybody wants to come talk to me, I'm over here. Did any of the crew partake in my beveraging?
I'll go partake in the beverage.
So just me and Sal hanging out at the bar. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke my cigar and
I'm
I
gonna
don't know,
resummon-
drink whatever he just poured a drink of for me.
I'm gonna resummon Jefferson, and he's gonna be marching around Micah and just being like pretending like he was guarding him or something.
oh,
Is
yeah.
is anyone near Mikan during any of these periods of time while we're traveling?
Oh yeah,
Days
that's
are going
right.
by.
We forgot about Mike and
Jefferson's watching him.
Jefferson is.
actually, Captain, did you want to interrogate the prisoner at all?
Nah, he going to jail.
He want to chill?
He killed the chef, man.
Do we just have him locked up in one
He
of the
almost,
cells?
yeah,
then?
he almost killed us too. Yeah, we just keep checking him. We'll bring him food and water, and he has a bucket he can piss and shit in.
Yeah, I'm not too far from him, so I'll check on him every once in a while. I'll bring him water
Where-
and
Where are we storing him?
Burgers.
Because no one told me anything other than he's hog-tied in it, one of the near the cargo.
He's
Yeah,
like on the front of the ship, kind of like how a sea ship has like their like thing.
Please.
you're gonna put him on the massive space. No, we have jail cells, right? You said
Yeah,
on the
just
ship.
put him in one of the jail
Yeah,
cells.
you just throw hot
No,
top
he's
throw him
gonna
in one
be
of the
he's gonna be
cells.
hung like this on it.
I mean, an
Tied to the front of the
example.
ship.
Captain, this is morally questionable.
Like, what's that movie? They fucking do it in
Titanic?
no, every pirate movie, but like no, like the Earth is like burnt over and they're surviving. It's apocalyptical.
Mad Max.
Mad Max, yeah, yeah. The one guy's tied to the front of the guy's car.
Oh yeah.
He is, yeah, and they're draining him of the blood or whatever.
Yeah,
So there's no front to this ship. So where is he?
oh, he's in a
No.
jail cell.
No, he's in a jail
Jail
cell. He's in one of
cell.
the cells.
In a jail cell.
Who is
He's
bringing
also-
him supplies?
I
Me,
mean,
Jefferson.
well,
Edith
either
said.
me or Jefferson then, because I'm not set up that far from him with the little bar area, so I'll check on him and occasionally wander over him and just watch. I'll clean my one glass, just staring at him, beeping ominously. Beep.
Robert, when you swing by his cell one of the times to just drop off,
Literally been there day and night, 24 hours, just cleaning that fucking glass, just deadpan staring at him every once in a while.
He
I
doesn't
don't
have any
sleep.
rope, does he?
I don't sleep,
Are you gonna say
Mike-in.
something, Jamie?
Beep.
I don't sleep either.
He's like an Epstein.
Robert, you go by his cell and you see him kind of just balled up in a corner, like holding his knees with his arms, just looking dejectedly at the floor. As you drop off supplies, he meekly speaks up to you and says, "I really never meant to hurt anyone."
You
No.
should have thought better of that before you used a scroll of fireball in close proximity. Beep.
I'm willing to take whatever punishment comes my way when we get back. I'm not going to resist.
That's good, Mike-in. We'll let the Academy decide what to do with you, but the best thing for you would probably be to cooperate. Beep.
He doesn't say anything else.
Would you like a drink? Beep.
He just looks up at you a little bit, like you almost saw like just a small sense of normalcy come back to him, but it quickly just died out, and he just says, no, thank you."
It just goes back to cleaning the one glass.
Yes.
Man.
I'll just stare at him for a little while. while I clean
Jefferson
and then go
continues
back.
to walk back and forth, patrolling the cell.
All right. All right. So more time's passing. Unless are we doing anything else?
Listen,
Now, you wanna gamble?
Maybe.
Even or odd, we'll put 5 pieces of gold on it.
I allow gambling at the bar. Beep.
All right, 5 gold.
Mhm.
Even.
So if it rolls even, you get the 5 gold. God damn it! I give Sal 5 gold. Salazar 5 gold pieces. Double or nothing.
I'm gonna bite the gold and make sure it's real. I don't know if that actually does anything, but I bite it anyway. And I think that it's good. So double or nothing. All right, even.
Ah!
All right, I give Slick 10 gold pieces.
Dang.
You see 2 of them go into my body and get sucked up by the lamp.
Gold's gone.
That's trick.
since I'm omnipotent, omnipotent.
Dal's just mad at me because I.
Since I can see everything, I say in Slick's head, "What is the shiny thing?"
I told you guys about Dal. Oh,
What now?
Ow.
Dal.
Stock market?
No. He's my patron.
You meet him?
Oh,
No, if he came out, he would blow up the ship and probably the rest of you.
Why?
He's really big.
All right, maybe another time then.
He allows me to use the Eldritch Blast though. It's pretty cool.
That is
He's
pretty-
also made out of rock, and he'll probably weigh down the ship and make it go slow. I'll tell him I said that. He doesn't like me talking about his weight.
try to remember that.
Yeah, he's the guy. Remember when I blew up the one Spelljammer the Navy had?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Dal came out. But he's like addicted to gold for some reason. I give him a couple gold every couple days. He's happy. I don't know what he does with it. Maybe he has a gambling problem too.
Just like you.
Yeah,
Gold
probably
only.
shouldn't say much more about it because he's gonna hear me. But maybe I'll give him another gold piece to shut him up. As I grab another gold piece out, and then the lamp just sucks it up. Yeah, that's why Jefferson's always looking around for gold. I'm not really into it myself, but Dow, he needs it.
He needs it.
Well, that's what he says, or I'll have my powers removed and I'll be just a splat on the earth and blah, 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 blah.
You can have my gold.
Just go to a different planet, then you won't be a splatter on Earth.
No, well, then he'll be a splat. I asked him that. He'll be a splat on Mars or whatever planet we're on.
Sounds like he thought of everything.
Yeah, well, he made me read I didn't read the terms of service when I signed up for him. But it's cool, because I can do this. And I, like, started having sparkles come out of my hand that are looking like Eldritch Blast, but I'm like, not inside the ship.
It's a cool trick. I can do this. I pull out the Sunblade and just show it to him.
Yeah, I couldn't get that working. But also, Dow let me have Jefferson, which is pretty cool.
Well, I can do this, and you feel the entire ship like shake as I do a barrel roll.
I'll do a barrel roll. That's a good trick. This is pod racing.
This is pod racing.
Oh, do you have a Dow too?
Wait, what? Me?
Mhm.
Who's
Who's your patron? How do you get your powers?
Actually, who was mine? I believe mine was... I've forgotten.
Yeah, before Dow, I was just a slime. I couldn't really do much. That's why they had me clean. Oh, but I could do this. I learned something new. Next to Sal, all he hears is like someone knocking.
Like next to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look.
Ah, I gotcha.
I get my powers from the Great Space
trick.
Mantis.
Space madness?
The Great Space Mantis. Mantis. Like,
Just like you.
yes, like me. Ooh. Sorry, the kid.
I get my power from pumping iron.
The Great Space
Yeah.
Mantis
And
is the...
I start lifting invisible weights.
I cast Minor Illusion. It looks like weights appear in your hand. Yeah, they tried getting me to work out, but I kept on getting slime on all the equipment.
That's pretty gross.
But check this out. I cast Minor Illusion again, and now there's 2 Jeffersons saluting.
Oh god. They're multiplying.
I can only do one at a time. Cool. He doesn't really bother me. Sometimes he makes me talk to him, and he tells me about, oh, I have to do this big service. But he just wants gold.
Now, sounds like you
I
just
have-
want to give him gold.
I have not
Yeah.
heard from my god in some time.
Oh, Dow's not a god. He's just a rock dude.
Mine is where all
Shit.
of the Thrycene come from.
Oh,
We
it's
all
like a-
originate from the Great Space Mantis.
Oh, yeah? This is like your dad?
The father, mother of all mantis.
Yeah, did he birth you?
No, my queen did.
Oh,
And it's
so
your matron, not your patron.
so he knocked up the queen, and that's how you came out.
No.
Mm.
I'm just like really confused.
I don't think Paksha
Why would-
knows where Threat Green come from.
Why would they knock up? we come from the primals.
Primordial soup.
We are the oldest race.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 12.
It's not very.
I have seen
I'm
12
30 years old. How are you the oldest race?
I mean, we don't live long, but we've been around a very long time. We are on several planets.
It's 12 years, I would say.
Yeah, I was just an ooze that they found on the ground that could talk. I don't remember much.
12
But I can
years
do
is
this.
old.
But I can do that.
How much
I am
longer do you
a-
have left to live, Paksha?
I'm an adult in my prime.
Do you have any
Back.
kids?
And I like you all can't see it because I'm sitting in the chair spell jamming, but like you feel like the whole ship like flex a little bit.
It's
Like,
got
I'm
tendril
trying to
arms. You kind
show
of make
my
them curl
guns.
upward.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
How many years do you have? Do Thread Crane normally live, Paksha?
Well, it depends on where you are
I
from.
thought you said 12.
You said 12 too.
Are you dying, Paksha?
The average is 30 seasons, but
You're all
where
dying,
I am
aren't
from,
you?
we tend to see 50 seasons.
Isn't that only like 25 years?
There's 4
No.
seasons in a year.
No.
How many
Full
seasons
season.
are in a year?
No,
4.
that's how many years.
That was a vague
No,
description. We are more
years.
confused than before we asked the question.
I've been noticing some gray
That
hair on
you
you,
would
I'll be
call
honest.
years.
He has hair?
Not
Might be from
hair.
one of my wigs.
Oh,
Weird.
maybe.
Weird fur spindles that come from her carapace.
Gross.
So do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, several. 1,000.
Oh, are they cool?
To my clutch, yes.
Do they eat babies like you do?
You should not let meat go to waste. Regardless of who it is.
Who? Are you gonna let Ryback go to waste?
He is special.
Special meat.
He was a great cook. You should be honored.
By being cooked.
You know
Robert
she's
said it.
salivating right now.
Yeah, like I'm literally stopping and thinking about it for a second. Robot said I couldn't eat him.
No, you cannot.
Why don't you eat Robu?
He will not
Why-
take
why
off
don't
his
you-
feathers. No,
Why don't you eat Slick?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
He
Forgot
tastes
about
like
You don't.
it.
I don't have anything for you to eat inside my metal shell either, Paksha.
You
I
keep
don't know
saying-
how many times I have to keep telling you this, but there's nothing inside that is fleshy.
Do you have oil inside you?
Little bit.
Hmm.
That's not fleshy.
It's made from carbon, though.
Would you drink oil, Paksha? Would you drink my blood?
I have tried oil before. It is
This
not appetizing.
conversation's going off the rails.
No.
As I got the space fatigues getting to us.
Do you want to see inside me?
Personal.
Yes.
Maybe next time. Beep.
I'll take a drink now.
Sure thing, Slick.
And do you have a
I'll pour
tequila for the guard over there?
What for the guard? What guard?
Look,
Jefferson?
or Jefferson, yeah.
I mean, sure.
Just
I'll
say-
call it tequila. I'll
Just
pour
say
whatever.
it's tequila, but
Yeah.
just give him water. He just wants some water.
I don't even know what I have to pour. I'll pour whatever I got. There's some ale. I pour some ale.
Here you go, Jefferson.
You give him some. You said ale.
I assume I have ale. I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, he slams it. He's still
Hey.
saluted, and he's fine.
He slams it, saluting, and it's just pouring between his ribs.
He's a
and
skeleton. Yeah.
hitting the
What
floor.
the fuck? He's literally just making a puddle.
making a mess.
Ground.
Who's gonna clean that up?
It's all sticky now.
Jefferson will just start cleaning.
Nah, dude, he's not drunk at all.
I don't think he could be.
I ask, why is Jefferson peeing on the floor?
He's drinking.
Will he clean that up?
You know what? I
Listen
could
here,
summon one
you.
of his brothers out to come clean it up because they're like, "Oh, you never
Look
at this
summoned
thing.
us."
Is a tripping hazard.
Look at Jefferson. Jefferson died like 5 times on our mission. You're not gonna let him drink?
I gave him the drink. I poured it for him. What do you mean?
Trying his best. Cause I started
Okay, good.
slamming the drink too.
He was a good distraction.
Yeah, he kept on telling them that the stupid Cyclops had the rock. And he kept on going back to them, being like, he doesn't have it. And then Jefferson's like, no, I think he has it. And then they go back and forth, idiots.
So you all had just various conversations with one another over the course of a few days. You've been traveling on this ship for a good while. Nothing interrupting you, no problems whatsoever. Eventually your ship does come to slow down and exit jamming speeds, Pakcha. As you can see that the reason it stopped this time is because normally if the ship is exiting that type of speed, there's something nearby, something big or something in the way. In this case, it's an asteroid field. Not a dangerous one, nothing you can't navigate, but you can't just spell jam right through it. The ship would, let's just say that'd be a problem. So,
Let's try anyway.
you're drifting into this asteroid field and start maneuvering through it. Yeah, you're going fairly slow because that's the only way you can without damaging the ship. I think I have something I can read for you here. Yeah, here we go. Rocky debris field floats just outside of your ship's air envelope. Remember, there is a pocket of air surrounding your ship. I think it probably lasts another 100 days. Lasts a long time. About half a mile away, there is a pockmarked asteroid that rotates slowly. This asteroid is at least 3 times bigger than your vessel. So there's a big boy out there too, so you gotta be extra careful. Can you make a... Your best stat is Wisdom, is that right?
I'm sure it wouldn't be Dex.
It might be Dex.
My best stat is Dex.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me. Just raw dexterity. Yeah, well, you're piloting this thing right now.
Raw dog that Dex save. Or check.
Okay, not... no, it's a little rough. All of you can hear like a clunk off the side of your ship, just hitting these larger asteroids as they bounce off the hull, just drifting by. Your ship's gonna take just a little bit of bulwark damage. I don't know why I said to private, but I rolled a 3. So the ship has 15 bulwark points before it starts actually getting hurt. So you're fine. It's just, you're scuffing the paint pretty good.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Add 2 to that.
So an 11?
It's actually 11. Yeah, because my tools says space vehicle +7
Oh,
to dexterity.
okay. I got you. So you got an 11 then.
I'll link it. So did it go?
No, but I believe you. You're fine.
Can I guidance her as a ship? Yeah, I can guidance her.
So So it's an 11.
Unless you're standing at her side the whole time she's piloting, I'll say you wouldn't even know that she's trying extra hard right now.
What if I
Okay.
got guidanced myself?
I don't think you can do that while having a spelljamming helm on. You could take it off and do it.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh, either way, you scuffed the paint a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But as you near that larger asteroid, you do notice something a little odd. Directly in front of your ship, it looks like the space in front of it's kind of folding into itself. And it doesn't take long for the reason why it looks that way to show itself. As you see a figure just emerge right in front of you. Or in front of the ship, rather.
Figure.
It looks like this.
I didn't mean to move that.
Reach Jossum!
Oh boy.
It's a shark rider. I've heard of them in Legends.
As soon as the figure appears, it calls out to you and goes, "Hello, tyrant ship. Hail to you. I think you can hear me. Is this loud enough?"
I say in his head, affirmative.
Ah, excellent. I have come to retrieve something of interest to my employer. Please produce the human named Myken Haverstance, and all will be well.
Is this the Mercane?
I tell Slick this guy wants Myken.
Why do you ask him why?
Why do you want him?
My employer
Who
has
are
sent
you?
me to retrieve him. He is of interest to him.
Who is your employer?
That is information I'd rather keep to myself. I'm going to assume Myken is on the ship then, with what you're asking?
When Paksha asks or mentions to the captain what's going on, am I aware of this? Can I hear, or was it just in
He's shouting out in wild space, and if you're anywhere near one of the openings, yeah, you can hear a voice just yelling in the distance.
Oh, I want to ring up Tardo and just like, "What's my Tardo? There's a gentleman demanding Myken, the trader. He is. Can I see through the observation deck who it is?"
Yeah, you could see a figure, an armored figure, mounting some sort of
An armored
pointy-headed
figure,
shark.
some sort of shark creature. Over.
I
Go ahead, Doctor.
before he has a chance to ask, I answer the person negative.
All right, and then Robot, you ask the sending stone about what you should do here, and Tarto will respond. Oh well, don't just hand them over. This could be important. If we lose him, we lose any more information we could get out of him regarding what the hell's going on here.
Understood.
The figure out in wild space will call back to you, Paksha. Come now, we can stay civil. I know he's on there. And why would you risk your life to protect a traitor to begin with? Just release him to me and I'll be on my way.
Tell him that there's 20 soldiers on this ship. If he wants to test his luck, he's more than welcome to.
I say that to him.
Okay. The figure, you again, your eyes are the ship, Paksha, so you don't hear anything, but you see his shoulders kind of moving a little bit. You think he might be laughing as he yells back out, "Then why don't you send them out?" and ducks down, and so does his head of his shark as they both just beeline towards you, hit your ship, and you hear a loud "ting" as it hits the hull. The outside of your ship is going to take 11 bludgeoning / piercing damage as your bulwark takes a hard hit from this thing. And now we would go into initiative but we're going to have to call it for the evening.
Damn.
Great. You hear me say negative? The guy's not on the ship.
He did.
Didn't
He
believe
knows
you.
you're lying.
He shouldn't.
How does he know you're lying? That's crazy. Why is he even here? Who is this? Why does he want Mike and Haverstance? And why don't you guys just give him up? Don't you hate that guy?
What the hell is a Haverstance?
Yeah, but this
I
guy's
know, next week.
pissing me off. I want to kill him.
No, he's gonna face justice, but he's gonna face my justice.
We'll
That's
have
The
to
what it
hammer
is.
of justice is unisex.
We'll have to see. You're getting called out right now. You said you had all these soldiers. He just speared the side of your ship. Your bulwark's about to go, and it's gonna start taking actual damage. And you're
How
on
do we
this.
go outside and fight. What?
There's no guns on this thing. It's just you guys. And remember, you have a gravity envelope around you. You could literally walk outside and spacewalk on the side of the ship. You can go out there and meet him in combat if you really want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, that's how we do it. Okay.
We'll do this next
Gravity
time.
field and air power.
Another combat right when we get back. First thing. Neat.
I like combat.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
combat
did
too.
we technically was that like all in the same day of travel, or did was that like after like travel period? Did we
You've been
rest?
traveling for like 5 days. It's been a few days. I assumed that all those conversations were happening over time instead of all at
Yeah.
once.
Okay. I just wasn't sure how long it was supposed to be. I forgot how long it was to get back to the academy.
I got you.
We had a fun montage episode of random conversations.
Hey man, if
Yeah.
y'all want to just talk amongst each other like that, go to town. I'm not gonna stop you until you're like, okay, so
Hang out at Robots
move on.
Bar.
I
Come have a drink.
think
Maybe I'll show you my
Be like
insides.
a little.
it might be
Maybe.
bedtime, boys.
if I'm not feeling shy, you know.
All right, I'm gonna get us out of here. Thanks everybody for watching. It's been another Spelljammer episode. It's been episode 11. We'll be back next Wednesday with another combat against this.
Wait,
Wait, yeah, we might not be back next Wednesday. Who's not here next Wednesday?
is Sal not here next Wednesday?
Sal? Okay.
And
well,
the week after.
Damn, busy Sal. You told me about this a while ago, though. I remember. We might press on. We might not. I don't know. We'll talk about it off stream. Figure out how we want to do that. But no Salt Marsh this Friday either. So our buddy JD is starting to move his house stuff, so it's a little busy. Yeah, I guess we'll be back with some Shattered Obelisk then on Friday, and we might meet Wednesday, might not. I don't know. It's up in the air. Pay attention to the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe for more updates. Know what's going on there. And yeah, I guess that's all I got. Y'all got anything you want to share? Anything before we leave?
Cute kitty.
Neat. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.